do you think Israel breached international law by cutting off water and power supplies?
Look, I think this is an extraordinarily complex and fast-moving situation. There are 200 hostages.
And what's the answer to the question?
Well, look, Israel has the right to self-defence, and it has a duty to secure the release of its hostages.
Sure. But my question was,
ensure that international law is upheld.
Right, and so my question is, do you think Israel has breached international humanitarian law by cutting off water and fuel supplies?
Well, in the last 24 hours, we've seen water, medicine and food enter Gaza. It is in very limited supply at the moment, but I am hopeful that we'll be able to amplify and scale up those efforts urgently. There is a very small window in which an Israeli government that is responding to fear and pain in Israel, and the Egyptian government as well, who have serious concerns about the opening of the Rafah crossing, may be persuaded, with the help of the United States and others, to not just allow aid into Gaza, but to allow safe passage through Gaza to reach people in the north. And that's what we've got to focus on.
I am going to ask the question again. Do you think Israel breached international law by cutting off power and water supplies?
Look, I'm not going to sit in your studio and grandstand and tell you that I'm going to make big pronouncements about what Israel is and isn't doing in what is a very complex, difficult situation where, as you know, a number of your panel have just recognised, Israel is still having rockets fired against its own people from a prescribed terrorist organisation, and where you've got 200 hostages sitting in basements in Gaza who haven't yet been released. What we've got to ensure is that international law is upheld. That's why the 20 trucks that went into Gaza were very important yesterday, but not sufficient. And that's why all of our efforts are focused on keeping that window open, keeping that crossing open, and scaling up those efforts urgently. There is a humanitarian catastrophe looming for people in Gaza, and that's where we've got to focus.